Here we are, Because Football at the Giuseppe Meazza, also known as the San Siro.
Because it's our passion, one love.
The best club in the world.
The best club
for
in the
the
world.
passion.
So it's a good season if Milan is low.
Yes, we are whooping this ass.
Iconic football scenes that I've seen in so many videos, pictures. So it's really special to be here and experience it myself. Beautiful stadium. There's a lot more than meets the eye when it comes to true happiness and satisfaction. But in the short term, football, a legendary stadium, this sandwich looks unbelievable, and a little elixir of the gods. Andiamo.
That's Italian.
Here we go to the Duomo di Milano. Hey guys, it's Andrew with Because Football. We are back and we are in Milan, Italy. So join us as we walk through the downtown before we get to the football match. Here are the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele in Milanese. Apparently it's one of the oldest shopping malls in the world. Shop till you drop. We're gonna do some luxury shopping at the pizzerias. And we can see some Inter fans already. They've got their scarves and the gear, and this is one of the places selling them, a little kiosk. If you could have $1 million gift card to any store, what would it be?
A travel agency.
Ooh.
I don't need material things, you guys. I'm beyond it.
Give me a Rolex, you know what time it is. Give me a Gucci belt. I got my Gucci belt right here. In the 8th grade, I swallowed a Gucci belt. Still haven't passed it.
What?
Apparently it's like good luck if you step on the balls of the Bull of Torino or something on one of these. Yeah, because that's like their rival city, I guess. So I was reading that. Wow, stunning. Okay, so here's where you step on the nuts of the bull. Wow, it's like really worn out from the ground. That's crazy.
Wow.
And you spin around and I think it's good luck or something. You gonna do it?
Yeah, someone's gonna break their ankle.
In America, this can never happen. Liability. Sue, sue, sue. That's why we can't have anything fun in America.
Assert your dominance. Don't take a knee out. Do you feel lucky?
We'll see if somebody just starts giving me free pizza. We got some focaccia just to wet the whistle here. How do we like it? What do you think? Let's see it. Ooh, zucchini?
Uh-huh.
How is it? It's all right. No secret when you come to Italy. Focaccia, pizza, pasta, what else? Wine. So, had to pop into the AC Milan store, but this is an Inter video, so I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. We're not going to show the inside of the AC Milan store, although represent Christian Pulisic, Pennsylvania guy. It was the first shirt I saw in there. And on the same block, just a few, say 50 meters, 100 meters down, we've got Bottega Inter for the Interisti. Let's check it out. Just got off the tram, and you can't see it right now because we're like right behind this wall, but the stadium right there is so impressive. So impressive. Check in. Boom. 11 countries. Go off. That's a soccer girly right there.
Sorry guys if you're not as good as me. Get in line.
We arrived about 2 hours before the match, and it was pretty quiet around the stadium, but eventually we found a nice pizzeria near the Piazza Axum where we picked up some affordable pints as well as a nice pizza. So, time for the moment of truth. We got our pizza from the Ristorante Pizzeria
Even
Al
though
Mayazza.
the inter way is to sit down and have pasta.
I mean, there's a lot of Inter fans having pizza right now, but we wanted to go with a quick one. Let's check this out. She's been here 12 minutes and she acts like she knows the Inter way.
I do. Ready? Ta-da! I like that it's thin. I do like that it's burnt. And I like that it's not too cheesy.
Is it piping hot?
Yeah, it is.
I've got a big string of cheese. It's burning my esophagus. Pretty good. Listen to this crunch. Haven't planned this, but I wanted to get Bryn's opinion for once. I get enough of her opinions about random things that I don't ask for. But we went into the Inter club shop. What did you think about how they position themselves and kind of like the style of it and things like that? Is it what you expect from a sports team?
Yeah, I guess I didn't really expect to have that many different, like, I always expect to have multiple articles of clothing with the same branding, but they seem to have like one section for like the 50-year-old man and then another section for like children, like babies. And they have like another like almost like Gen Z.
Yeah, and then they have the current kits, but then also a lot of retro, like vintage too.
Yeah, they have like different
logos
and
design styles.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of all of them per se.
Well, that's not what we asked. Bye. So we had our pizza, got another beer, and I've never seen a football atmosphere that has so many coffees, espressos, people just line up at the bar. More coffees than beers actually, which is pretty cool, but I guess it's to be expected. I also get the sense, based on where we are, all the stickers around here are for AC Milan. So I don't know if there's like certain areas, maybe it's split in half and we're on the Milan side, not the Inter side. Seems to be a lot of the red and black, all the stickers and the little signs. Honestly, not one from Inter actually. Here we go, the San Siro, the Giuseppe Meazza. Legendary stadium, hosted the World Cup in 1934. Obviously, it didn't look exactly like this at the time, but still a legendary stadium nonetheless. Here we are, because football at the Giuseppe Meazza, also known as the San Siro. Unique stadium in that it's been the home of two massive clubs in European football, AC Milan and Internazionale, or Inter Milan, that we're gonna see today. This is a huge match. Inter is tied on points for first place. Roma, the visiting team, is in 6th place. No slouches, and traditionally a massive club. A lot on the line today. We're gonna head right across the street. There's a lot of extra food carts and tents and all that we're looking forward to enjoying as well. So we'll see what we get into. Andiamo. E un birra alla spina, per favore. So we just paid, and then they give you the little tokens. Got one for the panino and one for the birra. This sandwich looks unbelievable, and a little elixir of the gods. Salchicha. Let's go. I got mostly bread on the first one, as is tradition, but it's pretty fire.
Nice.
That sausage sandwich was without a doubt the highlight of the pre-match so far. Once we had our bellies filled, it was time to get to know some of the local Inter fans. Well, not only local, but also international, as this club has developed quite a reputation with its decades of European and domestic success.
Yeah, thank
Have
you
a great
guys.
day.
Yeah, enjoy. Well, I'm here to call the kettle black. There's a lot of tourists like myself, people from all over, which is cool. Inter is a massive draw. The final year of the San Siro, so it makes sense. The challenge is trying to find some Italian people to interview who are confident enough in their English or who give a shit enough about actually talking to some stupid American about football. Boca, Boca, Boca! Grande Boca, papa! We needed to get more of a response from him. That wasn't cool.
I think that he's a fake.
Yeah, he might be a fake.
I think he's a phony.
They're actually selling some Roma gear, which is interesting. That's commercialism right there. You don't see that too often, but you can get the Dybala or Roma scarves. I even saw an AC Milan shirt for sale, which to me seems like sacrilege. Would you like to talk to me?
Meeting this group of Inter fans from Belgium was one of the highlights of my day.
Okay, nice to meet you guys. So not your first time in the San Siro?
No. We come every year.
Every year, 1, 2, 3 times.
But you have the tattoo
Yes, I have a tattoo.
for Inter.
No,
Why?
this is the tattoo from Sardinia.
But their story of why they're Inter fans is such an amazing example of how football connects us to our culture, to our ancestors, and to a wider community.
In the 50s, our grandfathers came from Italy to Belgium for working in the mines. The tradition is you have to support one team, Inter or Milan or Juve, but Inter is the best. Instead of the team of Milan, of Juventus, it's 9th place Milan, Juve 5th, 4th.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
So it's a good season if Milan is low.
Yes, we are whooping this ass. Siamo noi. Forza Inter!
Why is Inter special?
Yeah, why?
Why?
Because it's our passion. One love.
The
One
best
love.
club in the world.
The best club
For
in
the
the world.
passion.
How do you feel about the San Siro?
San Siro is the best stadium in the world, but it's a little bit old, but very
tradition,
special for us.
The tradition. Italian is tradition. Food, passion, love. Yeah, let's
Excellent,
go.
very good. Today, the score, what do you think?
No, never predict the result.
No, smart. Grazie. Grazie.
Your name
Because football. About to go through the turnstiles. Shout out Christian Obre and the non-league lads. Forza Inter. Let's go.
It was an incredible feeling to finally be through the ticketing gates and to see these spirals going up to the top levels of the stadium. Certainly an aesthetic piece that makes the San Siro such an iconic
So you need
stadium.
to walk up about 90 flights of stairs. I'm out of breath and I'm sweating. Here's my 5 head.
This stadium has so much history, not only hosting both Milan clubs that have been European powerhouses. The San Siro even hosted 3 matches in the 1934 World Cup, and probably most significantly for Inter fans, Inter actually won the European Cup in 1965 on their own ground, which is the only European club to ever do that.
Nothing like the first view of a legendary stadium. This is beautiful. The pitch looks unbelievable. Wow, stunning. Wow. Here we go.
In addition to that Inter victory in 1965, the San Siro has also hosted the 1970, 2001, and 2016 European Cup finals. So it's safe to say that this stadium holds a deep, deep place in European football tradition.
The music is ratcheting up, intensity is coming up, and I'm really excited to just feel the energy and really hear the moments. You know, everywhere you go in different countries, people react to different situations in a game differently, not only how they express it, but what they see. So I'm really looking forward to kind of interpreting this Italian way of seeing the game, especially the Inter way. Very excited. It's a beautiful day now. The sun is coming out just in time for kickoff. We had a really weird, kind of odd little dance that was just for the sponsors. But anyway, we've got kickoff coming up soon. It's going to be a great match. Andiamo. Moment of silence for Pope Francis, and now the match. ovation. It's getting loud as you can hear, but still nothing. 30th minute. We're trying to push, but just not clicking, not coming off. They definitely got the momentum now, but 43rd minute. Looking a little more lively, but still not the quality. Everybody's frustrated, man. A lot of hand gestures. A lot of hand gestures. They're upset. I don't know what they're saying, but I don't know. I think they're going to sneak one back soon, though. 64th minute, Inter starting to pick it up. It's just not overly moving or exciting, but they're slowly wearing down Roma. I think one's coming, but it's just, they're still not really creating a lot of danger, just keeping a lot of the momentum. Executing. 84th minute. I think they'll get one somehow. See how many minutes of stop? 5 minutes of extra time. That's very generous. Very generous. I think everybody's starting to roll out. Yeah. All the old heads are heading out.
Si raccomanda agli spettatori di prestare attenzione e non lasciare incustoditi borse o zaino. Ogni oggetto rinvenuto verrà sottoposto a controlli.
Well, there it is, 1-0 to Roma. Not exactly the result that the home fans here, the Interisti, were hoping for, but most of them, the majority, stayed around. They clapped their team off at the end. For Inter, not a good first half. The second they turned it on, but they just looked tired. They just looked a little bit out of sync, out of touch. So, yeah, not their day. So it makes it tough going into the title race, dropping 3 points today at home against a big rival. Not a good look. They're gonna have to bounce back from that. But overall, for the atmosphere, I think in our section, a lot of engagement and emotion, not a lot of singing. There's like a handful of people singing individually, but it seems like across the way, I think that's the Curva Nord, the northern section for the ultras over on that side. So if you want to be closer to that sound and atmosphere when you come to the San Siro, make sure you get something over in that area. Still a great view, even being on the second level, really incredible. Thankfully, we got some sun today because all the different ways, you can see a little bit here in the corner now. During the game, as the sun shifts, it's just beautiful to see. And then the outline here of the rafters, I guess. I don't know the term, but whatever that is, the shadow of it on the field is beautiful. Iconic football scenes that I've seen in so many videos, pictures. So it's really special to be here and experience it myself. Beautiful stadium, Giuseppe Meazza, the San Siro. And now, Superclasico. We're gonna go find a place with the Boca Juniors fan club here in Milano. Great experience. If you're in the area, if you have a chance on your calendar, spend the money, get over here to Milan and enjoy the atmosphere at the San Siro. And we're out. And now after the stadium, we happened upon Inter Academy New England. A bunch of kids from Boston who play for the Inter Academy. came over here, played friendly matches, went to games. Apparently they got to walk on the pitch last week, they said. So they're over here for a week or so during spring break, which is pretty cool. But pretty cool that young American kids are getting this opportunity, and also a business opportunity for Inter to expand their brand awareness and develop a fan base in the US. I know a lot of Italian clubs are doing that, Spanish clubs too. I feel like Serie A and La Liga in particular are doing a really good job of being present and also really being active in the youth soccer scene in the United States. So starting clubs, doing camps, running events. And okay, here we go. Now we're getting some Inter graffiti because we're actually in the Curva Nord section instead of the Milan side. So now there's actually some Inter stuff here, which I'm gonna get. Why am I disrobing in the middle of Milan, you ask? Boca, mi buen amigo. Esta campaña volveremos al partido. Alentaremos mi corazón. No me importa lo que digan los demás. Yo te sigo todas partes. Cada vez te quiero más.
I don't blame you if you've gotten whiplash from how quickly we've moved from Inter Milan to Boca Juniors of Argentina. There's a long story for this, but let's do the short explanation. Basically, Britt and I started our world travels in Argentina, and that time included multiple trips to La Bombonera, including an incredible Superclasico with both sets of fans at the Kempes Stadium in Cordoba. These experiences all came together to make us Bosteros, Boca fans, 100%. So when we saw that the Superclasico was coming up and that we'd have an opportunity to experience it with the Boca fan club in Milan, we jumped at the chance.
All right, it's about 8 o'clock. We left the house at 8, so it's been 12 hours. Feet are sore, legs are tired. 1 block from the bar where we'll be watching the Boca Superclasico against River with the Boca Juniors fan club of Milan. I'm pretty toast. I'm really counting on the warmth, the kindness, the passion, the people of Boca to embrace us and lift our spirits a bit so we can make it through these next 2 hours without passing out in public. Oh, and I gotta remember how to speak Spanish, I think. Yikes. Just a few minutes of kickoff and it's kicking off now. See if it picks up now with a Boca goal.
was incredible to be back in the world of Boca again, to soak up all the energy and the feelings and sing the songs. But unfortunately, in order to catch our train back to the city, we had to leave early, and we missed the last 30 minutes or so of a 2-1 loss to River Plate. Despite the loss, it was a great cap to a football-filled day in Milan, and we really appreciate you all being along with us for the ride. So please make sure you like this, leave some comments and let us know what you thought. And of course, if you'd like to see more of our travels, not only through Italy, but around the world of football, please subscribe to Because Football on YouTube, Instagram. You can even catch us on LinkedIn for the more professional of you. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao.